Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Chauncey, and I have been putting this out for a while now, and I just feel like I just hear the Most High just like, will you do this? Will you obey? So, I've been recording videos as the Most High speaks to me, or as He gives me revelation. And, and telling some dreams, like during my private time with Him, and things I feel like He wants me to share. So I've been doing videos. They're just stuck in my phone, So I have a lot of content. I finally downloaded them to my computer. It was about over 20 videos. So this video is the video, well, I guess, I introduced the channel, introduced myself, tell you what you can expect from this channel. The original intent for this channel, and I've already done a video on this, but I feel like I didn't cover everything. It's just like, I'm just redoing it, I guess. So the original intent for this channel was to document my journey of repatriation. Because I feel like the Most High wants me to move. I feel like I feel like I need to get to safer ground. So this channel was originally, was to just document that journey and to encourage others that it can be done, that we do not have to stay in the Americas. That there is other lands, that are much safer, that are welcoming us, the diaspora back, yeah, that's pretty much what the channel was going to be about. And, also He was dealing with me as far as kingdom spouse and things like that. So this channel is going to be like a mixture. I guess just watching the Most High word. And, some word here and there. So, I took down some notes. Don't fuss at me because I know I'm driving. We watch the GPS all the time. So, it's just going to be a mixture of whatnot. And what I'm not going to call myself is a prophet. I don't believe in self-appointment. I'm not just going to appoint myself. Now, the Bible says you recognize the tree by its fruit. If you receive me, you'll receive of me how you perceive me. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. How you perceive me is how you receive me. I might be your sister. I might be your homegirl, your friend, your teacher. I might feel like a nurturing mother to some of you, or auntie. And if you perceive me as a prophet, then receive me as a prophet. But I'm not going to be like I'm prophet this and prophet that. No. And we change hats. Sometimes we're mothers and sisters and friends all at the same time. So that also, I am not religious. I am unorthodox. You might hear me cuss on accident. It ain't like I'm happy about. But like, I don't know what might come out my mouth. I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm just saying. I'm not perfect. And I'm definitely not religious. I don't consider myself a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I don't like the whole organized religion, man-made religion, because Christ was not a Christian. Speaking of Christ, I refer to Him as Yeshua. His original name, his Hebrew name. When I die, I don't want y'all calling me Christine. My name is Chauncey. So, and He's not dead. I know that, but you know what I'm saying. My name is Chauncey. Call me Chauncey. His birth name was Yeshua, so I'm calling him Yeshua. And Yeshua means Savior. Jesus means nothing. Has no meaning whatsoever. So when you're calling upon Yeshua, you're calling upon your Savior. Okay? So I refer to the Most High as Yahuwah. That's what they've seen at the what Mount Sinai or whatever. Anyway, history, anthropologists or whatever you want to call them. seeing that name on the, written all around. Anyway, watch National Geographic and all that stuff. But so I refer to him as Yahuwah, or the Most High. I just want y'all to know who my God is. That's my God. The Most High is my God. Some of y'all might call him Ahaya, Yahuwah, Yahweh. I call him Yahuwah, okay? And y'all call him Jesus if y'all want to. I'm just telling y'all, that's my God. You serve this. You serve. Let me quit rambling. Y'all might see me appear to be like distracted, but most of these videos that I've watched, some of them, I'm driving, so I might see some stuff, and I might get easily distracted or something, or I might just be thinking or trying to. I tend to overthink my words a little bit, overthink what I'm going to say, so I do try to refrain from saying off the wall stuff, but I mess up. What else in my notes? I call Christ the Most High. Oh, I don't celebrate holidays. I don't eat the foods that he told us not to. I'm not perfect. Oh yeah, I'm a single mom. I am divorced. I was married for 10 years. I live in the upstate of South Carolina, so if you hear that southern twang, that's why. I live in the upstate of South Carolina. I was born in a little town called Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Sure was. And I'm not far from there. But I'm not going to get my exact location. What else? Did I miss anything? The channel's original intent. I'm not self-appointed. Religious views, Christ, Most High, don't celebrate holidays. Just to give y'all an idea of where I'm at. Okay, yeah. And also, I come from a Christian background. I was involved. I was raised Christian, raised holiness, apostolic, as a matter of fact. Couldn't wear pants, couldn't wear shorts, couldn't cut your hair. They had the right spoken tongues, all that shouting and stuff like that. I didn't shout. I thought the Most High didn't love me because I wasn't shouting. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Y'all gonna hear a lot more about me. This is just an introduction. What else? Come from Apostolic Holiness Church background. Got saved in a Full Gospel Baptist Church. By a lady, she considered herself a prophet. Was baptized on my birthday, as a matter of fact. Year 2000. February is my birthday. I'm 45 years old, by the way. Just so y'all know, I know I look young. Y'all know black don't crack. Anyway, I'm just messing with y'all. So 45. Oh, my oldest child is 28. My next one will be 13 Monday. 11 and 9. So my oldest 3 are girls. My youngest is a boy. Yeah, me and my ex, we kept trying for that boy, but that's a whole nother story. Background. Oh yeah, so when I left, got saved in a Full Gospel Baptist Church in 2000. So I grew up in the church. Didn't think I could live up to those expectations. I was in the streets and whatnot. Got saved in the year 2000. Got baptized on my birthday, February 2000. Matter of fact, I got saved New Year's Eve, 1999. So like right on the, that first night service, you call it. It was 1999, going into 2000. Got saved, got baptized February that year. Was on the praise and worship team and all that kind of stuff. Was still partying. Up there Sunday morning smelling like liquor. Yeah, cigarette, hair smelling like cigarettes from the club. Left that church. Went to a mega church. Redemption World Outreach Center. Y'all might know him. He's the Apostle Ron Carpenter. Yeah. He's on TV and all that kind of stuff. He's still, with the whole John Gray. John Gray took his church over. Yeah, that was my pastor for probably 12 years. Yeah. So I was involved in ministry there. Did outreach, choir, visitation ministry, teen ministry, drama. I did a lot of ministry through that church. That was my church home. That's a whole nother story. Left there and got with the Hebrew Israelites, GOCC. That felt like bondage. I learned a lot though. That felt like bondage though. I just felt like, it just felt like bondage. Okay. So then heard stuff about that preacher, that guy. So and I know nobody's perfect. Y'all might hear stuff about me, but I'm gonna tell on myself. I'm gonna tell y'all, you can't talk about me if I'm telling you about it. So what else? Left there and delved into witchcraft. So it's like I done been through all these whatnots. Sure did, but the Lord brought me back. Like, come on back. Brought me back. But I didn't stay with the Hebrew Israelites long. I didn't stay in that witchcraft stuff long. But when I was in it, I was in it. I was in it all the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't half step. So, but the Most High brought me back home. He was like, Johnson, you don't need this stuff. I mean, like, I was answering your prayers because, honey, that's a whole nother video too. That's in another video. Anyway, this is supposed to be an introduction. So, without further ado, just watch the other videos. Without further ado, and one day I might tell y'all my testimony. I mean, like, I had a rough childhood, my teenage years, adult years, my marriage, honey, that was trying. And then where I am now. So I might eventually, because, I would love to put all my stories in a book. I done come through some trauma and tragedies, y'all. I would love to put it all in a book. I don't feel like I got time for all that. But if somebody out there hears my story, finds it interesting, it was like, you know what, girl, we need this in a book. And you wrote books, and was pretty successful at it. Then you help a sister out. But without further ado, the Most High has been. I'm sorry for yelling, y'all. I gotta have outbursts a little bit. I have to, Anyway, the Remnant. How did I come up with that name? I have no idea. It's just like the Most High will speak words, and I'll be like, I don't know what that is. I mean, like, I was in ministry, but it ain't like I can just break down the word. Like, I study my Bible, it gets in here, and I get what I need to move forward through life. Get through that night, that week, that time, that tragedy, that season, But it ain't like I could just sit there and dissect the word. And it ain't like I can just tell you exactly, go to 1 John chapter 2, verse 19, and I can't do that. I'm not a scholar, okay? I'm not a biblical scholar. I just am overcomer. That's all I am. I'm an overcomer. You're overcome by the power of your testimony. That's what this is. This channel is about testimonies. Okay? It ain't no prophetic word type. Well, I don't know. I can't say it ain't no. Sorry, Father. So, this is I'm just chilling. I'm not just obeying the Most High, talking to some friends. So, again, for the last time, without further ado, the remnant. He spoke this word, remnant. Like, okay, I've heard it before. Didn't really quite know what it was, what it meant. So I was like, okay. And then what's crazy is like when he speak a word, then you start hearing it all the time. I'm like, okay, the remnant. So then, this channel right here, I feel like is for the remnant. And I'm going to tell you, you're in the right place. You're at home. And that he's speaking to you when you fit these descriptions. Okay, I feel like I'm a crybaby too. Oh my God, I just feel His love. I'm not a crybaby. I'm tough, but like when it comes to Him, oh my gosh, it's like I don't know. You just have to know. When you know. Because if this channel is for you, you're gonna know. Like He sees you, honey. You are the remnant. You've been through the fire. Okay, he's been talking to me about the remnant, so I had to look it up. So sometimes it's like he gives you a word and you have to look it up. Like, okay, like, wow, the Most High is speaking to you. It's gonna get dark because I'm on my way to work and it is. Okay, maybe we can do And it's getting dark. It's about 7 o'clock right now. And today is the 16th, I believe. October 16th. My favorite time of year, the fall, the autumn season. So, I had to look up the remnant. And it's the small remaining quantity of something. It's the remainder of. It's the leftovers, basically. This is like Webster's dictionary version, or, just the dictionary version. It's a piece of cloth left after the greater part has been used or sold. So yeah, I bought fabric. I like to do arts and crafts and stuff. And you go get that huge roll of that fabric you like. You take out your few little yards, and that like the scraps that's left, that's a remnant. And they do sell the remnants. Like they put like the little small pieces. You can buy this little piece, or some people might just quilt and they just need a small piece. So that's the remnant. What's left over? Okay. And then the second definition is the surviving trace. The third definition is a small remaining minority of people who will remain faithful to God and so be saved. That would be us. But we also fit those other descriptions. So then I'm going to break it down a little bit more. The leftovers. Now here's what, I'm not going to cry. Leftovers. Some of you have been put back on the shelf. You have been left out on the table, chewed up and spit out, or discarded. After folk took all they could take of you. After their bellies were full and their flesh was satisfied. I'm not gonna do it. See, you know what else? I don't like all that hooping and hollering. I know it gets on my nerves. Sorry, y'all about to see my pettiness too. Okay, okay, but. After their bellies were full, some of you have been put up until they were ready for you again. Because sometimes they go back to their leftovers. They eat them leftovers up later. Like, I'm done with you right now, but I'll come back for you later. Some were just left out on the table waiting. They just let you sit out there, get old, stale. I just been sitting out there waiting on them to come back for you. Okay. They didn't leave much left on the plate. But they didn't want all of you. Hold on, what did I say? They didn't leave much left on the plate, but they didn't want all of you. So let's say you had a full plate. And you know how people might leave just one bite. They took all. Oh, I see. Thank you, Father. It's just like, I'm going to take as much as I can, but I don't want to commit to this. I'm going to take as much as I can, but I'm going to leave just a little bite left. They didn't want all of you. Are y'all seeing what I'm saying? I need you to I need you to feel me and not just hear me. You hear what I'm saying? Like when you finished a plate and you only leave one bite, look at it from a relationship standpoint. Here's an example. You've been with somebody for 15 years. 15 years. They didn't want all of you. They gave you the ring. They proposed. They even called you wifey. They treated you like wifey. They took all they can, but they didn't want to make the full purchase. Y'all get what I'm saying? I ain't got to say no more. Okay. They partook of you until they were satisfied. You nourished them. You gave them a life. You gave them life. Brought them back to health. Fattened them up. Leveled them up. And you did like only you could. And you did. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to run off the road. So I'm trying. And I write so messy. I want y'all to see my handwriting. Can you read that? I'm going to need to do better. I can't read my own darn writing. Okay, so I heard people with messy handwritings are geniuses. Their mind is going so freaking fast, and it's like they're trying to get it all out. So yeah, I received that word. But I heard that, I'm like, oh, that's why I write messy. I'm a genius. Geniuses write messy. I bet Albert Einstein, did you see his hair? Y'all see Einstein's hair? Messy. But the man was a genius. Focus, Chauncey. Okay. Y'all, I'm petty, y'all. Okay, so you fatten them up. And you did like only you could. And you did it graciously. You're the remnant. You did it because that spoke of who you were. The gift tells of who the gift that you give somebody, it speaks of the giver. Has nothing to do with the recipient. Because you want to give somebody a car, that just shows the level you on. It ain't got nothing to do that that person deserves to be given a car. You know what I'm saying? The gift speaks of the receipt, the gift speaks of the giver. I'm done with that part. The surviving trace. See if you fit this description. You might fit all three of them. Put your signal on Chauncey over here in this little country bumpkin town. You see how I wander off a little bit? Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me. Hello. So the second part is surviving trace. You might feel used up. There's a surviving trace of you left. You know, there's got to be more to life than this. Even though you've been disappointed over and over and over, you survived all that for a reason. The enemy tried to drain you. But you know there's the source from which life springs from, where to go to get your thirst quenched. You just don't know how to quit. Even though it feels like all hope is gone, there's a trace, a remnant of life still in you. When you were but dried bones, God told you to live. They left you for dead. But you know the one who holds the keys to death and the grave. That causes dead things to live again. You are the remnant. Some of you forgot who you were. You lost yourself, lost your identity. You forgot how to dream, live, smile, hope, or even what you like to do. God said there's still life in you, and he can and will do a new thing in you. Okay, the third part of what a remnant is. Let me see what time it is. I gotta go clocking in, y'all. I got 7 minutes. You're the people who are still faithful. Though Romans 9:27 says, though the number of children of Israel be as the sands of the sea, only a remnant shall be saved. Ezra 9:4. Should we join in on these abominations again and break the commandments? Wouldn't he be angry with us till he consumed us and there be no remnant nor escaping? We're the ones who mourn our own sin. We mourn others' sins. That's Ezra 7:6 and Ezra 9:4. God's exceedingly precious, the ointment. We love to speak of him. We love to hear of him. We don't feel at home here. That's Hebrew 11 and 16. We look for a better country. I said this was about repatriating, didn't I? We confess to be strangers on earth. That's Psalms 119 and 19. We come from the wilderness, but we always ascending. We speak and think much on God. We're a praying people. And we're deprived of freedom. Zephaniah 3:18. We'd rather suffer than sin. We'd rather displease the government, the kings and queens of the land, and risk torment than displease God. We love holiness. We have no shame of being the remnant. We're set apart. We're different. We're peculiar. We're seen as weird. We don't follow the norm or the crowd. We don't fit in. We're detached from this world. We're wholly devoted to Christ. We walk in righteousness. What is this I wrote at the bottom? We're an assembly of true believers. who are cooperating. Say, I give myself and body as a living sacrifice. Who cooperatively say, I give myself and body as a living sacrifice. We're the Remnant. This is what this channel is about. This is who this channel is for. This channel is for you, if you fit those descriptions. It's nice to meet you all. Again, my name is Chauncey, and I can't wait to grow with you. Love you.